Discover the truth behind common credit score myths, such as checking your score, hurting your credit, and how Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion differ in their scoring. Checking your credit score does not hurt your credit. It's a soft inquiry. Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion use different scoring models, resulting in varying scores. The most widely used credit score is the FICO score, ranging from 300 to 850. A good credit score can save you thousands on loan interest and insurance premiums. Credit utilization ratio accounts for 30% of your credit score, making it crucial to keep it low. You can request a free credit report from each bureau once a year, but not a free score. Take a trip down memory lane with Pepsi's most iconic ad campaigns, featuring legendary celebrities like Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, and Nicki Minaj. Pepsi's iconic ad campaigns began in the 1970 seconds, focusing on music and pop culture. The Pepsi Challenge campaign, launched in 1975, asked people to blind taste test Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. In 1983, Pepsi signed Michael Jackson, the king of pop, to a $5 million endorsement deal. The Live for Now campaign, featuring Mariah Carey and others, targeted a younger audience in the 1990 seconds. In 2012, Pepsi partnered with Nicki Minaj and others for the Live for Now mobile app campaign. Through these campaigns, Pepsi successfully appealed to new generations, becoming a cultural phenomenon. Learn how the 2020 wildfires in China's Sichuan province threaten the habitats of giant pandas, which are already vulnerable due to habitat loss and fragmentation. Giant pandas are found only in a few mountain ranges in central China, making them highly vulnerable to habitat loss. The 2020 wildfires in Sichuan province burned over 20,000 acres of land, threatening the pandas' already fragmented habitats. Habitat loss and fragmentation have reduced the giant panda population to just 1,800 individuals in the wild. Conservation efforts, such as the creation of nature reserves, have helped increase the panda population by 17% since 2015. The Chinese government has implemented a panda corridor project to connect isolated habitats and promote panda migration. If insects were to compete in the Olympics, which ones would take home the gold in weightlifting? Insects are incredibly strong, with some species lifting up to 850 times their own body weight. The trapjaw ant can snap its jaws shut at 145 miles per hour, generating massive force. The leafcutter ant is a top contender, lifting pieces of leaf up to 50 times its own body weight. The dung beetle can pull a load of dung up to 1,141 times its own body weight, a record-breaking feat. Some species of ants can even work together to lift objects several times their own collective weight. If humans had the same strength proportionally, we could lift a small car with ease. Breaking down the NBA's greatest modern rivalry, featuring the on-court battles, stats, and awards of LeBron James and Stephen Curry. LeBron James and Stephen Curry have faced each other 34 times in the regular season and playoffs. Curry's Warriors won 3 NBA championships from 2015 to 2018, while LeBron's Cavs won 1 in 2016. LeBron has averaged 28.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game against Curry's Warriors. Steph Curry has made 244 three-pointers against LeBron's teams, the most against any opponent. LeBron has been named NBA Finals MVP 4 times, while Curry has been named twice. Their rivalry has produced 1-4-4 zero-point games, with LeBron scoring 10 and Curry scoring 4. Explore the eerie streets of Pripyat, a city of 49,000 people that was evacuated overnight after the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster, and see the abandoned buildings and attractions that remain today. Pripyat was evacuated in just 36 hours, leaving behind a ghost town of 49,000 residents. The city was abandoned on the 27th of April, 1986, a day after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster occurred. Pripyat's design was inspired by Soviet-era urban planning, with wide streets and ample public spaces. The city's attractions, like the Pripyat Amusement Park, were never open to the public due to the evacuation. Radioactive contamination remains high in Pripyat, making it uninhabitable for humans without protection. Discover the science behind eye black, a popular superstition among athletes that's believed to improve performance by reducing glare and distractions. Eye black is a substance applied under athletes' eyes to reduce glare from the sun or stadium lights. The use of eye black dates back to 1940 baseball, popularized by slugger Babe Ruth. Eye black works by absorbing light, reducing reflections, and minimizing distractions for athletes. Studies show that eye black can improve visual performance, particularly in glare conditions, by up to 10%. Despite its popularity, some scientists argue that eye black has a psychological effect, boosting athletes' confidence. Today, eye black is a staple in various sports, including football, baseball, and lacrosse, used by pros and amateurs alike. Discover how the Samsung Galaxy A52 can run popular games like Fortnite at 60 frames per second, and find out if it's worth investing in for mobile gaming. The Samsung Galaxy A52 is a mid-range smartphone with impressive gaming capabilities. It features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor, suitable for smooth gaming performance. The Galaxy A52 can run Fortnite at 60 frames per second, making it a great option for mobile gamers. With 6 GB or 8 GB of RAM, the A52 can handle demanding games with ease. The phone's 4500 mAh battery provides long gaming sessions without needing a recharge. For under $400, the Samsung Galaxy A52 is a budget-friendly option for serious mobile gamers. Honor the bravery of firefighters like Stephen Siller, who rushed to the Twin Towers on 9/11 to save others, and Gary Smiley, who rescued a woman from the 31st floor of the South Tower. On 9/11, 343 firefighters and paramedics lost their lives, the largest loss of emergency responders in U.S. history. Stephen Siller, a firefighter, abandoned his truck and ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to reach the Twin Towers. Gary Smiley, a firefighter, rescued a woman from the 31st floor of the South Tower. Despite the danger and chaos, firefighters climbed up to 80 flights of stairs in the Twin Towers, carrying heavy equipment to reach those trapped. The FDNY responded to the 9/11 attacks with 200 units, making it the largest response in the department's history. The 2011 ITER Fusion Reactor project aimed to create limitless clean energy, but it's still unfinished and over budget. The ITER Fusion Reactor project started in 2011 with a goal to achieve limitless clean energy. ITER is currently the world's largest fusion reactor, located in Cadarache, France. The project's original budget was €5 billion, but it's now estimated to exceed €20 billion. ITER's construction has faced numerous delays, with completion now expected in the mid-2020s. The reactor aims to achieve a fusion reaction that produces 500 megawatts of power for 50 seconds.